Hello, and welcome to Pet Central Media, a revolutionary media concept designed especially for you. I'm Emma.
And I'm David. And we're here to tell you some exciting news about Pet Central.
The pet care concept, which aims to meet the growing demand for the latest, most popular pet products and world-class professional pet care.
Pet Central creator Dr. Pauline Taylor aims to meet the challenge of this global surge in pet care and pet welfare, at home and abroad.
The whole concept of Pet Central is really to get everything for a pet owner or a pet parent nowadays together under one umbrella. So as vets we can advise people, and if we can't advise them ourselves we can at least direct them to the professional in that area, be it for grooming or for training or what's best at different stages in their life cycle.
Pet Central Media, the complete pet service concept that brings you care from the heart.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pauline Taylor. Welcome to our veterinary question and answers. We have a great question today, especially for Dr. Kurt Verkeis. Dr. Kurt will answer this question.
Cats love catnip because catnip contains some interesting chemicals that cats can smell but dogs and humans can't smell. The main component in catnip is a compound called nepentolactone, and nepentolactone can be smelled by about 2/3 of cats. And the cats who love nepentolactone really enjoy smelling it and want to rub all over it and get with it, and those cats really enjoy that experience. The other 1/3 of cats can't smell it, just like people and dogs, and they don't respond to it at all. So that's a really good question, whether catnip is harmful to cats or whether it's healthy for cats. So it's not shown to be harmful unless you give very large amounts, in which case it can cause some mild diarrhea. In other species like rats, we know that catnip can increase the chance of getting seizures. So I wouldn't give it to a cat that's had a history of seizure activity. But for most cats it causes no harmful effects in the amounts that we usually use it. Is it healthy for cats? Well, it doesn't promote their physical health, but it certainly does promote their mental health because it's a really interesting thing for them. They get really fascinated by the smell and they love rubbing all over it. So for their mental health, it's a great thing to add. So I've tried to grow catnip and it's very easy to grow. But I haven't tried to grow it in Hong Kong. It may not do so well if it's outside during typhoon season, but it's fairly easy to grow indoors as long as you've got a reasonable amount of sunlight coming in. So yes, it should be very easy to grow. It's an annual plant, so you have to regrow it every year. If you have any more questions, whether they're big questions or little questions or interesting questions or boring questions, please post them online and I'll be happy to answer them for you.
What soothes babies in neonatal care units has now been proven to calm dogs in veterinary hospitals, kennels, and even at home. Watch this.
Parents know it's music that soothes the savage beast. But did you know what works best for babies also works for man's best friends? Music therapy producer Terry Woodford's music CD uses traditional lullabies recorded to the rhythm of an actual human heartbeat. Independent clinical research confirms that playing the music therapy CD calms babies on life support and during painful and frightening procedures.
Well, it was really the parents who were using the CD to get their baby to sleep through the night. They discovered it also calmed their dog to sleep, or at least that's what they said. I thought it was just because the baby stopped crying that the dog got a break.
It turns out dogs bark for many of the same reasons babies cry. With the help of the American Boarding Kennel Association, kennel owners were asked to test the music on their dogs. When the Heartbeat Music Therapy CD was played, the barking stopped.
When we used the canine lullabies in our shelter, we noticed that the barking was a lot less. The stress level was way low, which made the dogs a lot easier to adopt, which was really good for them and for us.
When I saw for myself 50 anxious barking dogs calm in less than 15 seconds, I said, I know this is for real and this is going to be important to animal lovers.
So the next time your dog gets upset and can't be calmed down, take a lesson from a dog's best friend. What soothes the fussiest baby may also be the answer to calming your barking dog and other anxious animals.
This is a proven music therapy in neonatal care, and now we're very excited to learn that this works with dogs and perhaps other animals in hospitals, kennels, and zoos. I'm Dr. Jim Humphries reporting.
We've done the recall inside, now we're bringing it outside. What I want to do is demonstrate an advanced recall with my dog Sadie here. I'm going to put her in a stay position, I'm going to walk away from her, and when it's time, I'm going to call her to come to me. This is where you need to have your dog's attention each and every time you call your dog to you. And I'm going to use her duck, her favorite toy, to motivate her. Remember, you've got to find that thing that really motivates your dog to come back to you, especially in an environment with as many distractions as here. Okay, Sadie, here we go. Here we go. Here, Sadie, stay, sit, good girl, stay. Okay. Good girl, all right, yes. And now we have the game. Oh yeah, good girl, very good. Come, good girl, yes, good girl. Oh, awesome. And then you always end with a game, because this is the biggest reward, especially for my dog Sadie. Good girl, all right, yes. Good girl. Okay, good girl. Here we go. Woohoo! Good girl.
Need a vet? Go to PennCentral.com to find a participating veterinarian in your local area. They're ready and waiting to help.
Dr. Pauline Taylor. Welcome to our veterinary question and answers. We have a great question today. Dr. Rianne Kwok is going to give you her answer.
Number 1, never to shave your pet's fur completely, because sometimes that can form a natural barrier from the sun, and if you shave the fur completely, your pet can get sunburned that way. So I recommend trimming the long fur, leaving the coat having a natural barrier from the sun that way. Number 2, very easily, we shouldn't be bringing your pet out during a very, very hot day, especially during the midday. Try and bring your dog out for a walk during the early morning or late afternoon, where there's still some sunlight, but just a very, very mild sunlight, so your dog and you can enjoy the sunshine without getting heat stroke that way. 3, always provide plenty of water in the house, during the walk, or even after the walk, so that your animal can get hydrated easily during this summertime. Number 4, if it's even too hot in the house, do turn on the air conditioning for your animal because they need plenty of ventilation during the day and indoors as well. Number 5, instead of going for a run during a hot day, how about bringing your pet out for a swim? This is referring to dogs, obviously, and they will really enjoy the summertime with you if they can go swimming with you, and that can cool down that way as well.
各位寵物主人，你哋好，我係 Patrick， 佢係 Bunny。呢度係 Pet Central 嘅寵物諮詢平台，歡迎你哋作出任何嘅提問，有關寵物嘅問題或者醫護上嘅問題，我哋好歡迎解答你嘅問題。
What do you do when your dog barks too much or the family cat stops going in the box? Well, thanks to technology, there's a lot of information available, some good and bad, in an instant. But can you trust the pet experts on the internet?
For most pet owners, the family veterinarian is the #1 source of advice for their pet's medical needs. But increasingly, a number of so-called animal experts have exploded onto TV and the internet. We've all seen TV shows with breeders, trainers, and even pet psychics giving advice. Thousands of websites and blogs offer guidance on training, behavior, and other aspects of veterinary care. Certainly, some of these sites have good advice on behavioral issues and even breed-specific items. But when is it okay to take advice from someone other than your veterinarian? The letters DVM or VMD designate a doctor of veterinary medicine who has graduated from an accredited university program. Just like human doctors, veterinarians also specialize in surgery, internal medicine, dentistry, and even exotic pets. They've spent years learning the best care for your pet. Even so, for quick advice, you'll often go to the internet. Start with your veterinarian's website. They probably have links to trusted sites. But the best place to start is always with the person who knows your pet best.
Almost anyone can claim to be an expert on the internet, but it takes years of study and dedication to become a true animal health care specialist. Play it safe. Talk with your veterinarian about any medical or behavioral needs your pets have. I'm Dr. Jim Humphries reporting.
If your dog is food motivated, use food to help your dog learn. If your dog loves toys, use toys. If your dog loves praise or play, use praise and play. Use a combination of everything. The key of teaching a dog is using whatever motivates that dog to learn and making it as fun as possible for that dog to learn. Some people say that using food is bribery or using food is weakness, and I laugh at that because they don't understand how powerful using food is. For example, food is incompatible with fear. When you present food to a dog in front of a stimulus that that dog really fears or is scared of, something really amazing happens within the dog's brain. The smell and taste of that food literally alters a dog's brain chemistry, because the brain suddenly turns from feeling that fear onto that's a nice smell, that's a nice taste. And when you change the way that brain works, the dog is thinking more about the food than the thing it fears. It makes me mad that people out there tell other people not to use food while training their dog, which is about the most stupid thing anybody could ever say, because food is such a powerful motivator. Food is not bribing your dog. Food provides a powerful motivational reward to really promote learning in your dog and to enable your dog to feel good about that learning experience. As you watch these videos, you see that I'm going to use a variety of rewards: toys, praise, play, and food. Never ever underestimate the value of reward, and never ever underestimate the power of food.
Need a vet? Go to PetCentral.com and find a participating veterinarian in your area. They're ready and waiting to help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pauline Taylor. Welcome to our veterinary question and answers. We have a great question today. I'm going to answer this question. I've just had a big lesson on this at the moment because I've got a new puppy in my life and I've been house training my new puppy for the last 3 to 4 months. And it's not easy. It depends on your puppy, maybe it depends on the breed. It depends on your house, the puppy's environment, and it also depends on the other canines in your puppy's life. Because if you've got another canine, another dog friend, and you're walking the dog friend to the correct place where you want your puppy to do the toilet, your puppy will very quickly cotton on to the fact that's where it should do the toilet too. If you've got a new puppy and you've no other dogs in the house, you're then going to have to very religiously stick to a schedule, stick to a routine, so that every single time after you feed your puppy drinks, your puppy's been playing, your puppy comes out of a crate or a pen, or it just hasn't done the toilet for 1.5 to 2 hours, you're going to have to learn to take the puppy to where you want it to do the toilet. And that way, the puppy will start to do the toilet where you want it to do the toilet. When it does the toilet there, you must reward the puppy. You must really tell the puppy how good the puppy is. This is exactly what you have to do. When the puppy doesn't go and do the toilet in the right place, just imagine what's going on in the puppy's brain. It doesn't know that you want it to go over here and do the toilet. So the worst thing you can do if your puppy does the toilet where you don't want it to go is to punish the puppy. The puppy's no idea what's going wrong. You have to work with the puppy to train them the right place to do the toilet, not chastise and punish them or shout at them for doing it in the wrong place. If your puppy's already done the toilet and it's not the right place and you start shouting at it, unless you've actually caught it in the act, it will have no idea why you're shouting at it, and you're just going to put a lot of fear into your puppy for the rest of its life. There's a lot to training a puppy. Veterinary behaviourists, veterinary surgeons, veterinary nurses can give you a lot more advice.
If you have any more questions, whether they're big questions or little questions or interesting questions or boring questions, please post them online and I'll be happy to answer them for you.
When you consider special diets, grooming, medical and dental care, the cost of owning a pet can really add up. Well, here are 4 ways to save on veterinary care and still get the very best for your best friend. The average yearly cost of keeping a dog is about $1,200, and for a cat that reaches $800. Clearly, we believe in the value of pet ownership and that it is worth the expense. Yet there are many ways you can save money and still provide the finest care for your pet. The best recommendation for saving money at the vet's office is to prevent the diseases that are often easy to prevent and costly to treat. First, infectious diseases are on the rise, but most of these serious infections are easy to prevent. The veterinarian's recommendation on vaccinations depends on many factors, such as the age and lifestyle of your pet and where you live. A simple, low-cost vaccination can potentially save you plenty in the long run. Another costly, hidden danger, one that's even fatal for your pet, is heartworm disease. While it is costly and dangerous to treat, it is often very easy and inexpensive to prevent. Your veterinarian can help you prevent this disease in both dogs and cats. The third area where you can save money is proper dental care. You should learn how to brush, examine, and treat your pet's teeth and prevent costly tartar formation. Finally, stay trim and eat right. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Well, the same applies to your pets. Quality premium foods and daily exercise are keys in the prevention of obesity and expensive secondary diseases. By seeing your veterinarian now and taking these 4 preventive steps, you and your pet will be on the road to a healthier lifestyle, which will save you a fortune in the long run. Once again, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and it's especially true in veterinary medicine. Prevention is the key. I'm Dr. Jim Humphries.
Today I'm going to show you how to desensitize your dog, not just to the sound of thunderstorms, but to help your dog cope when a real thunderstorm rolls in. First of all, I'm going to be talking about the actual noise of a thunderstorm, which can be very, very scary for a dog's sensitive ears. And for this, I use noise desensitization. And I've developed a CD series especially for dogs that suffer with noise phobia. And the CD that you'll be hearing today is the one that has been specially designed to treat dogs that have thunderstorm phobia. It's classical music played on one single piano at a low frequency with spaced out notes that can help lessen a dog's heartbeat, calm the dog down, lower blood pressure, and help the dog relax. So I begin to play this music when I'm around the dog, when I'm home, so that the dog can have a positive experience with the music and my presence. Whilst the music's playing, I feed my dog her favorite food, give her her favorite toy, give her a massage, anything that's going to build up a positive association with the music. This music is also really relaxing for humans too. So I'm going to get down on her level. Good. Yeah. Make sure the food is of really high value so that your dog loves it. Don't just use regular kibble. This has got to be a major positive association with the food and the music that you're playing. There are some dogs that are so panicked when a thunderstorm rolls in that there's no way that they can cope, even with behavior modification, and need a little extra help. There are some natural therapies that you can use, but if the panic is too much, I would advise you to go to a veterinarian or a veterinarian behaviorist who can prescribe appropriate medication that you can give to your dog that takes the edge off that panic. Some dogs need this medication in order to be able to deal with the behavior modification protocols as well.